It's
That shit's
crazy.
huge. So,
Yeah.
what game are you currently playing right now? What's your best game? Would you say?
My best
Uh huh.
game. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of League of
Uh huh.
Legends. In college, I used to play it.
Uh huh.
I don't know, eight,
And what were
ten
you what were
hours
you
a
like
day.
ranked in that?
Like 450 on the North American ladder.
Uh huh.
So I don't know exactly how. I think there's roughly 65 million people
Uh
on
huh.
that ladder. We'd have to fact check me here,
Uh huh.
but yeah, at the time, a lot of the people that are playing professionally now,
Hmm.
I used to get to play games with them
Uh
just
huh.
because we were in solo queue and there's only so many people at the top, so
Uh
you
huh.
get to queue into them over and over. It
Uh
was fun to like go work at Old Navy, come
huh.
home, hop on the computer,
Uh-huh.
and you hop into your game and you're like, oh my gosh, like Saint Vicious
Uh-huh.
and Jackie and all these other professional people are just sitting in
And
your
you're playing with like
lobby.
the best players in the
It's
world.
like playing pickup games with like A Rod or Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
right? And you're just like, holy
Uh-huh.
shit. But
And did
yeah,
you feel like you're on their level? Like if you had all the time, you could compete and get to that level, or is it like night
I
and day?
mean,
Uh-huh.
it's hard to say. Like,
Uh-huh.
I held my own because we were playing at that level,
Uh-huh.
but like at a professional level, they really break you down
Hmm.
individually as players. People really scrutinize your
Uh-huh.
gameplay and try to like pick it apart. And the professional level games are so much more like game plan oriented. Like optimistically, do I feel like I could have
Uh-huh.
picked it up? Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know, but
Uh-huh.
it's hard to say not having not been in that
Why don't you
situation.
let people know what League of Legends is? For those who've never played it, like myself.
How to describe League of Legends. So it's a MOBA game.
Uh-huh. Which
Essentially,
is
it's like
it's like a lanes, right?
multiplayer online battle arena
Uh-huh.
is what I believe that stands for. Essentially, it's a map with three lanes. There's a you
Top,
imagine
bottom,
this
middle.
the square map.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you've got mid lane, top lane, and bot lane. Essentially, it's a 5v5 game where
Hmm.
your goal is to push down these structures until
Uh-huh.
you destroy the enemy structure
Okay.
that's at the end. To get there, you have to usually either like out rotate the other team
Hmm.
or end up every time you kill one of the other team's players, they're kind of off the map for a certain amount of seconds. And as the game progresses, as it gets longer and longer, when you kill them, they might at the beginning they're out for like 5 seconds,
Hmm.
and then later on they're out for like a minute at a
Hmm.
time. So that gives you the opportunity to take
To
these
push.
objectives.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
What are some other games you're playing? So we got League of Legends.
League of Legends,
Uh-huh.
Apex, which we
Apex.
could talk about. Yeah, yeah,
Favorite
yeah.
fucking game. So I hated Fortnite. I for the longest time I just hated the building aspect of it, the
Sure,
walls and stuff. I thought it was the dumbest thing. Like I just wanted to shoot.
sure.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to build. I was too slow at it, didn't like it. And I was playing Call of Duty World War II for like a year and a half every single day.
Sure.
So I was big into first person shooters. And when Apex came out, since there was no building involved, I'm like, this will be dope. Download it. Love the game. I wish I had more time to like play ladder. For those of you who don't know,
Yeah.
ladder is basically like ranked.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you have a certain rank and you win matches. You climb the ladder, so to speak. And then you play against better and better players the better you do.
Yeah.
And if I had more time, I know I could be playing a lot better than where I'm at now. But it takes so long because it's when you have to learn the maps, you have to learn the weapons, and then they'll tweak things and change things. But why don't you explain what Apex is to people who don't know? It's a
Yeah.
battle royale
Yeah.
where you jump off a ship and there's 20 teams of three,
Yeah.
60 players total.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
basically that's it. And you just gotta go
That's
kill each other.
accurate.
Yeah.
That's accurate. So like if you've played Fortnite or
Uh
you've played PUBG, it's very similar to that.
huh.
Yeah. Teams of three,
Uh huh.
which is interesting. And essentially, for people that haven't played a battle royale game, once you hit the ground, you start off with nothing. You have to go around and basically scavenge, pick up
Hmm.
weapons, gear, things like that. And then as the game progresses, the circle gets smaller and smaller and it kind of forces you together. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
watched like the Hunger Games,
Uh
for
huh.
example,
Uh
and they kind of use like the fire to like push people together.
huh.
It's kind of like that.